Hello everyone, welcome back in another video. Today date is 31st of October 2022 and in our today's video we are going to see JWT. So JWT stands for a JSON Web Token. Before going toward the JWT, we see why we need a JWT. In our previous video, we have discussed how was the connection is built between the front end and back end. That means whenever we are pass any input from a UI, that means from our user interface, that input get connected with the database with our backend logic. That backend logic contain a business logic, and that our Spring in which we are writing a business logic. That Spring is connected with the database. Okay. So when we have to make a connection between them, that time we are using a path variable or a request body. So basically we are preparing a path variable. That means suppose we have to make any login within any page. That time we have to pass a pathway within that path variable, and that IP address of our particular project, and we have to pass the path variable by with their username and password. So by using that username and password, we are send the HTTP request. That means our HTTP request, that particular IP address, and with their the parameter which we have, which are the required for the passing into that particular system. We are passing that request, and we get the response from our database or from our Spring. So that connection is directly created in between our front end and back end. There is not any direct connection. We are make a connection by using a path variable. So before that, we have to pass a command for each and everything. That means suppose there is not any presence of JWT or not any presence of session management. That time, if we are have to perform any operation, suppose there is any application in which containing a login method, update method, delete method, and whatever it is. So for performing that each and every particular method, we have to pass those parameters like their ID and their password with the particular method which we have to hit the method. So that time it is not actually secure, because in every time we are directly sending the ID and password through a URL by using a path variable. So it is not preferable, or it is not that much safe. That's why there was including a session management. So within a session management, there is a when we are using a session management, that session management contain a ID and password at once. Suppose we are using a Gmail, so that time we have to log in within the Gmail. That time we are putting a ID and password. So after that, when we are entering in the Gmail, that time the session management can support for that particular Gmail. That means if you are performing different kind of actions like a create mail, read mail, send mail, check the inbox, like all those things, they all are dependent on a method. So for performing that particular method, we no need to again and again pass the ID and password because of that session management. But if we have to pass in, if we are to pass any another application, so like suppose there is a Google Drive, we have to attach any file in our Gmail by from a Google Drive. That time it is not actually happen, or we are not actually get access for that particular Google Drive, because that session manage is in not in a that open condition which are allowing to the get access from a drive. It's only allow the contact or the content or a method which are present in a mail, because we are entering in a Gmail. So that is the restriction for a session management. So for prevention all those things, for eliminate all those things, there was a JWTs comes in a frame. So JWTs can pronounce also as a JWT. That means our JSON Web Token. When we are using a JSON Web Token is a actually free source. That means we are able to download the source file from their portal, and we are directly store that file in our system, and we perform the operation on that particular source. Okay. So then JSON Web Token can, by using JSON Web Token, if you are entering any particular application, again we take an example of Gmail. If you are entering an application, that time we are able to access all those methods which are present in Gmail, like create mail, create check inbox, or retrieve the mail, like all those things we are able to do. But also by using a JWT, we are able to access the Google Drive. That means the JWT is a multi-access. That means at only by using only one access, that means we have to pass the ID and password only once, and we are able to get connected with all those applications which we have to using. So recently we are using a JWT. That is the major important thing. That's why we don't need to pass again and again the user ID and password. That's why it's much more safe as compared to that other systems. So that is our time saving skill. So this is overall about JWT. Thank you.